Okay. Just making it quick. Quick bio break, as it were.
I start to think about it and I can't sleep.
You get that way too?
You say it like I'm made of iron or something.
Would you mind if I sat next to you?
Keep forgetting I put the doll on repeat.
Thank you.
I've kept it all very
It's
normal
warm.
except for repeat.
Tomorrow we face that Autophagos.
It's ironic that we're actually using Alexei's research to fight it.
If they had only been able to think of others.
Yeah, but they made their choices. Nothing we can do about that.
Choices. You've always made your own choices, haven't you?
Yes. Unlike some people, Estelle.
I figured if someone's gonna choose, it might as well be me. And I won't find out if I made the right choices until the end.
But that's wonderful. Making a choice is so hard.
You made your own choice too.
Once.
I think I figured it out while traveling with you all. To live means to choose, and to have the resolve to make those choices.
I think that's kind of overdoing it.
I always just played the role I was given. I was happy to heal people and be thanked. But then I learned my power was poisoning the world. Someone was always using me.
What about now?
I don't know. But I feel like I'm here doing what I am because it's my choice. My wish. I'm glad I came on this journey with you, Yuri.
Me too. I wasn't too sure what would happen when you asked me to take you out of the castle.
I'm sure.
I like traveling. Lots of different people, different experiences.
Hate traveling.
We traveled the whole world, but I never got tired of it. I think it fits me. I think I'll just keep on going around.
And keep helping people in need.
Yeah, maybe there's some tomboy princess out there being chased by an evil monster.
You're mean. It's strange. Right now, I'm not scared at all. If anything, the thought that a new world is about to dawn is...
The Autophagos won't kill us. We'll live on.
And I'll be able to stay with everyone. With you.
Yeah, me and Flynn would really like to invite you to our barbecue.
Thanks. I feel the same way. Let's get it over with, and live on in a future we choose.
Okay.
As much as I've given shit about Estelle's character, and as much as I
Looks
don't
like
really
you
like
slept well.
Estelle's character, she is still, like, she's not terribly written. She's well written for what she is. So cheers.
Yes, I did.
Like a log.
Have you been drinking too, Sarayu?
The bed was so much more comfortable than when we were here before.
Yeah, the whole town is in really good shape.
A city this nice needs a name.
All right, naming genius. Give it a shot.
Okay. Scrappy handcrafted You suck!
The light that melts away the snow. Arnian, how's that?
Just know me, you're just slowly seeing me as usual. Oh, you're becoming comfortable in my chat, I see.
Arnian. That's a nice name.
Now it's got the Imperial seal of approval. That settles it.
Fantastic. I'm all done too.
With Vesperia #1?
This is Yoder's sword, isn't it?
What? Is it really okay for us to use that?
It's just the right shape and size. Plus, it's forged from rare metal.
If I recall, rare metal is quite scarce and known to be exceedingly durable.
That's the name, rare metal.
Listening
Yes.
to your discussion made me remember this sword. I'm utterly incompetent with swords, so I'd be delighted if it was of use to you.
Somehow it already feels different.
It is a decent blade.
So then this one would be Vesperia #2.
It doesn't matter what it's called.
It's almost time.
Yeah. This time it really is the final battle.
Leave the construction of the Blastia network to us.
Join the party, Flynn, God
Wait,
damn it.
Commandant, you should go with them.
Okay, good.
Sodia?
It's about time.
No one knows what might happen. They will need your help.
But the Knights have been tasked with persuading the people to help with the Blastia.
I am well aware that we will not succeed without the people's cooperation.
Don't worry, I'm here too, after all.
Very well. But Sodia, Witcher, even though we'll be working separately, we are still a team. Remember that, if nothing else.
Okay.
We have discussed the Blastia and spirits, and what to do after everything is done. But I think it will take time for some to accept this change.
You're right. Many people will be so lost.
However, they cannot live in a new world without accepting the changes.
You're right.
I will start by talking with the people here. They built this wonderful city of Arnian from nothing but a plain.
Yes, the residents here should accept it.
Good luck. No one would listen to me even if I tried.
No way!
Estelise, everyone, take care.
There's definitely a lot of details that like could have been better crafted. Like there's a number of things that like are impactful to the story.
Please stop working for a moment.
That like the impacts of them
Majesty
have only
Yoder
been
has something
mentioned.
to say.
They've only really been mentioned in passing. Like the Blastia. Like, yeah, they need berries to protect them from monsters. That's pretty big. But other than that, the only other like everyday Blastia was the Aqua Blastia from the beginning of the game. The Bodhi Blastia that the main characters use. That's about it. They haven't really talked about any of the other. They haven't talked about in detail about what any of the other Blastia that people use every day. But there's this whole thing is like, oh yeah, removing Blastia is gonna really fuck up everyone's lives. I'm like, is it? Because you haven't really shown us this. You're just kind of saying that's a thing and then showing us the impact of, oh, that's gonna be a thing, and I'm like, okay. But you haven't like, you know. I imagine they probably have like Fire Blastia that probably heats homes instead of like Fire Blastia. Yeah, but you have to imagine that. At no point anywhere in the game, I haven't talked to every like NPC in a town, but nobody's like talked about Blastia making their lives easier. No one's mentioned a Fire Blastia. You're imagining there is one. But nothing in the game has been like, hey, yeah, I use Fire Blastia to like heat my home, and I use, you know, during the summer I use an Air Blastia to like circulate air, to like get some air conditioning. Like nothing like that. The only Blastia aside from Barrier is the one Aqua Blastia at the beginning of the game. I guess we're supposed to take that as a clue that, oh yeah, they use these Blastia everywhere, but we're not going to bother showing you we're talking about it. And it's just like, okay. The impact is kind of lost on this massive change the entire world's going through. Because I feel like if it's just Barrier, it's a change, yeah. But you can get past it because it's just one thing.
I have something very important to tell you all.
My point is, we haven't been shown. It's better to show than to tell. If you just go, it's really impactful. The music are really loud. Fuck.
This will affect the Empire, the guilds, and even the Entelekea.
Why did the music
I
like
wonder if they'll be okay.
get super fucking loud? You did say at the beginning of that Noble District had Blastia the power of the streetlights. Did they? Because I don't remember that.
They believed in us enough to send us. Let's believe in them.
But it is about it. They had some stuff at the beginning. The music is so fucking loud now. I don't know
Yes.
why. They had some stuff at the beginning, and that's about it.
Well, we have our own work to do.
The only other prominent Blastia in everyday life is a barrier Blastia.
Carol?
Right.
But they talk like it's like everyone's way of life to use Blastia for everything, but we haven't seen that.
Everybody, we will win no matter what. Onward, brave Vesperia!
And so like the impact or action they're having on the world is like nulled or dampened because like we haven't seen everyone like we haven't seen this. The true key to victory. Like take for example, for some reason my first example was Final Fantasy 13. As confusing as some of that lore can be, the idea that the... what are they called? Lassie? No, not Lassie. The Fal'Cie? They do a good job of showing that the Fal'Cie run everything. They run the weather, they run the climate, they run everything. And so, like, fucking up the Fal'Cie is really changing life for a lot of people. And so, like they at least impress upon the idea that the Fal'Cie do a fuck ton of shit for people's everyday lives. And so, like, destroying them all, or killing them all, or whatever, I can't remember exactly what happens. Rebelling against them all, at least, really fucks up a lot of shit. And you do get that impression that they're fucking up a lot of shit. Here, you don't get that, you're just told that's a thing. When you're just told it's a thing, you kind of don't care as much.
Yuri, you're really good at cooking.
But I bet Carol is pretty handy around the kitchen, too.
Your tongue is too loose for comfort, Flynn. Handy is dandy, but if it's not done by the cookbook, I ain't having it.
You can always do it yourself, you know. You say you don't like the job, but you're pretty skilled at it.
The ladies love a man who can cook.
No way. If that were true, I'd be the coolest guy around.
Seriously, it's true.
Even if it doesn't make me cool, I guess I'm happy just to have other people enjoy my cooking.
True. It really beats cooking and eating alone.
It's nice watching a lady enjoy a good meal. I could care less about guys.
Next time I cook for you, Raven, all you're getting is a butter sandwich.
Nah, spreading butter is too much work. Just give them the crusts.
What happened to being happy about other people enjoying your cooking?
I legit, at one point in my life, ate butter sandwiches. I would literally smother bread on 2 pieces of I would smother butter on 2 pieces of bread, slap them together, and eat it. It was pretty good, honestly. I'd hate it now, but at that time in my life, I was like, what, 12? I still love bread. But, you know. Did I ever check out Nam Kabanda Isle? I'm going to say yes and no, because I don't have a name for this island, but I assume that's the secret island in the corner of the world that so far did nothing. But I did see the office building in the water. So let's go there now. I'm going the exact wrong way. You and your fucking spoilers, Sarayu. God damn it. I didn't know it was called Nam Kabanda. Why would I know that at this point? Wait, it's on the map now. It didn't used to be on the map. It used to be literally hidden from the map. Well, that's because the water is gone now. I wonder when that happened. This must have just happened, because the last time I looked at this place, it was flooded with water. I have noticed that the world map has changed a few times. Because changes just happen, and you don't know why. I'm assuming this is the first time I was allowed to even come here. Maybe I could have come here before, like, the whole Flynn thing with the monsters. But I very recently tried to come here, and it was just flooded with water. tickets. He's wearing a cat costume. Big fun party, okay. I mean, it's 10 gold. I'll buy a ticket. Ah, here's the obligatory casino.
I hope everyone will accept this. I mean, that the world is changing.
There's a difference between understanding something and accepting something. It'll take time.
But this is the only way that's left. We just have to accept it.
This isn't a choice we've made freely. We had to choose it.
Not everyone will welcome it, that's for certain.
But
it's something we have to do. That's what you want to say, right?
Yeah.
That's fine then. Cheer up, Carol.
Okay. You think it'll work out, right?
Who knows?
Judith, I can't tell if you're trying to make me feel better or not.
What you want is different from what's actually there. Reality can be a harsh mistress.
I guess I just had the remembrance that, you know, like a lot of the ships, if not all the ships, were run by a Blastia. Okay, fine. I feel it would make a bigger impact if it was just everyday lives, more often than once at the beginning of the game. I just bumped my microphone. I apologize. Like, if I saw everyday people like using Blastia and relying on Blastia, the impact of this massive change might actually have an impact, right? It just has no impact. And the only impact it could have is if I imagined it having a huge impact and pretended that was real. Am I just old and jaded? I feel like I'm old and I feel like this is like an old and jaded way to think about this. Like, maybe I should have some imagination. Maybe I should just, like, not have a story, like, show and explain everything to me, otherwise it never existed. But I also feel like if they do actually show what they're talking about, that's better writing. Am I wrong? She said yakisoba. Holy shit, I want yakisoba. I don't know where the best place to order. I definitely need to order food. Probably do it soon.
Take that!
Whoa, what's the occasion? Little impromptu training session?
Well, when I think about fighting Duke, I know I gotta be as strong as I can.
I liked your spirit.
I'd expect that from Carol. But Yuri brings a twinkle to this old man's eyes to see you training.
On second thought, let's call it a day.
What? We were just getting started.
Never fear. I think I can teach you a thing or two. You can thank me later.
You're volunteering to help, Raven? You're gonna jinx him.
Now, don't be like that. There's no beating an old man once he finds his stride, you know?
Would you spar with me as well, Raven?
Hey, well, if you both want to, I can't say no. It'll take more than luck to beat Duke after all. All right, Carol, no mercy?
Right.
No mercy!
Fight!
Sure, you're a lady in disguise. That's the second NPC in this game to think Yuri's a woman. That's not number 3. Your face is prettier than the average girl's, though. That was a joke. Was it a joke? I don't think that was a joke. Light begets darkness, truth breeds evil. What doth the strong protect with their battles that claim countless victims? What's he talking about? Maybe it was a fortune teller? Oh, I love fortune telling. I am no fortune teller. Oh, really? Are you a palm reader then? Let's get our palms read, Rita. They're basically the same thing. I open the gates to your darkest memories and become the avatar through which they confront you. One gate is 300 chips. What, we pay in chips? One gate, 300 chips. You startled me. Front dark memories, eh? Do we, like, pay to fight monsters we've already beaten? Precisely. A gate once opened cannot be shut. Ah, so once we pay to fight an enemy once, we can fight it as many times as we like. Your first fight shall be free as part of a free trial. If you wish to fight it again, we must reach an agreement. 300 chips. Our first one's free. Let's give it a shot. You can fight bosses you battle before combat. You'll be fully healed. You won't gain any experience in gold or items. If you're defeated, you'll be healed. And your game will continue. It costs 300 chips per fight, but you can fight as much as you like after paying. So this is how you can get the secret missions for everybody. Alright, my free pass is only valid for this thing. So I think I missed the Goliath. So let's just do this.
Can we
I have no idea what the secret mission for this would be.
really defeat something this big? Please, be still.
I don't think this.
Also, we can just like he has less HP than the average enemy. Yeah, his stats are like.
I just thought.
The sword works better on
Level
crazy
18.
things like this.
I don't know if I can bring myself to.
We gotta teach him a lesson.
Yuri, was that the person you were chasing?
Let's go chase him down.
Let's proceed quietly.
Sure. Oh, you can actually fight? How's he doing this? It's not like we'll even get money or experience out of it. It seems pointless. Does it now? Yeah, Carol, what if you get some sort of award? This is a neat little attraction. Wait, are you serious? One way to look at it. We'll come back another time. It'll be 300 chips to open another gate. But I can open that one gate forever, right?
Is fighting really the only option with Duke?
Well, if he's in Tarkaron, then I think we'll have to.
My mind's already made up.
If only we can defeat the Autophagos with the spirits before he completes the formula.
Do you think you'll just let that happen?
As long as he's sacrificing people to achieve his aims at Tarkaron, we have to stop him.
What's eating you, Estelle?
Are you that conflicted about fighting him?
Yes, but we won't win if we go in with doubts.
Oh, I don't know. If doubting is part of your nature, you should trust that nature in battle.
What?
Well said, Judith. Maybe that's the right approach. We're not your typical band of heroes, after all.
You do what you can. You take the hits, but you don't lose. Sound about right?
I think that the more you fret, the brighter you'll shine, Estelle.
You're all so... Thank you.
Oh, you have to pay 300 every time, but they said like, hold on, they said like you only have to pay it once, like per thing, didn't they? Whatever. Ah, sweet memories. I have a lot of them. I feel like I would make when I'm old. Hopefully I can live long enough to be really old. I could just make young people awkward being like, ah, memories, I have a ton of them. Just like ending the conversation there. I feel like that might be like a secret I feel like that's a secret pastime of old people. Is specifically making younger people awkward. Or maybe, you know what, I can actually feel it, and you know what, I can actually feel it in myself sometimes. Where you tend to get bogged down in details of a story, and you tell more boring stories, knowing full well But the person you're telling it to probably doesn't care, but you're like, I don't care, I'm telling it anyway. I feel like telling the story. And I feel that happening within me over time, where I'm like, you know what? This story's boring, but I'm telling it anyway. Because I feel like I'm the one saying it, so they'll find it entertaining, or they'll want to know, because I'm the one speaking. I don't know if that's age or narcissism. Maybe they're inherently linked.
Man, Arnian's just getting better and better.
Indeed. A town born from the Empire and the guilds. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful city.
Though it's a shame it took a world crisis to get them to work together.
Global threat brings people together. That's irony for you.
I think that's all right, though. They're finally seeing eye to eye.
Right. And even if they need a crisis now, I'm sure one day it'll just come naturally.
Indeed. It would be a shame if this cooperation was only temporary.
It is.
I hope we can return and ensure that it is lasting.
It won't.
Me too.
We have to take care of the Autophagos first, though.
I already talked about this today. The world needs an Autophagos, and the peace we would get from it will be temporary. It'll be nice, but it'll be temporary. Statue of a Rapeg, the description says, in commemoration of the 100th anniversary, Time Castle will be open in 20 years. I'm trying to remember. So Rapeg sounds familiar. I'm trying to remember the first game I ever heard of a Rapeg. It probably was a Tales game. But for some reason I feel like it was a different series altogether. Which makes me think this is just a random crossover thing. I don't know how much you actually heard of me talking. Kind of far away from the mic, but God, it just makes me want yakisoba. But I feel like the majority of the yakisoba that I've had in life it's actually subpar. But I'm like, I like the noodles, so I like it. I feel like any yakisoba I get would just be like kind of like it'd be fine, but it wouldn't be good. I have had good yakisoba, I just remembered. They're too far away to deliver to me, though. Man's preventing the door from opening. Okay.
Onward to the very top of Tarkaron!
Oh, you're full of vim, Patty.
We're gonna need a whole lot of them to take down that giant Autophagos.
Just don't use it all up before we get there, okay?
And with the Autophagos gone, it would be the dawn of a new world. One without Blastia.
There's nothing to fear. Everyone will be able to move on even without Blastia. I'm sure of it.
You saw Yoder and the people from the guilds in Ornian, right? With them in charge, people will learn to live, even if there are problems along the way.
The possibilities are bigger than a blue whale.
I believe that.
Even without the Autophagos, there would be no future in sacrificing life after life like Duke did. And I intend to fight at your side to guarantee a better future, Yuri.
I'm counting on you.
It's a shame we never saw everyone's reliance on Blastia more than once. It's a shame. So, like, hold on. They were like, come enjoy this place. You can get chips. And all the attractions. But I've talked to, like, what I feel like is everyone. And the only, like, game I encountered was refighting boss fights. And I can't actually earn any chips anywhere. Do I have to do this later? Will it unlock shit later?
This may be a silly question, but what exactly is this town?
Thank you.
Yeah, Writing I've never seen before, strange buildings. Something's not right here.
I've traveled all over with Baul, but I've never seen a place like this before.
Maybe it's related to some sort of guild activities?
I don't know. I've never heard of a guild like this.
Well, so what? There's nothing better than a mysterious town every once in a while.
That's great. How do I earn chips? I was expecting like a fishing minigame or some other minigame. I was expecting minigames of shit. In ways to like earn chips to like get rewards. And yet I can't do a single thing. Maybe I don't know. I feel like I have to do more things to at least unlock that like gym building so I can like do something in the gym. But right now that guy won't move, so I'm leaving. I really want food. It's really just a question of what kind of food. Yakisoba would be really, like, satisfying, but it's never, like, good tasting. It's always just, like, it's fine. You know what I mean? It's just, like, it's just salty. Has a bunch of oil on it. And I'm like, and that's about it. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get like a burger or something. The problem is it would make me want to end the stream because I've never been a fan of like eating on stream. Or taking a break while I eat because I like to like watch things while I eat and I can't really watch things on my PC if I'm streaming, but I'm really fucking hungry. I'm in a good mood and willing to actually spend money. Nothing's jumping out at me. I might just get like a pub burger. There's one really good pub near me. And they always give you like an extra free shit. Like here it's like 5 chicken wings or like a tiny order of spring rolls in addition to whatever you ordered. So I'm like, I don't know how they managed to make money, honestly. It's very tempting to just order that. You know what? I'm ordering that. It would hit what I want. It would give me like some sort of like burgers and like grilled sandwiches are like, I think it's my favorite food. Like you can't get something better than like some sort of cooked like hot like meat, like things made into a sandwich, like a hot sandwich, like some sort of grilled meat sandwich. Like that's just like, it's just like the most satisfying thing to eat to me. The downside is it's very messy. At least for this place. It's always kind of messy. I don't know, the last few times I got the chicken, I just got the regular. Problem is, if they like ring the doorbell, I'm not gonna fucking hear it. I'm gonna feel. I always like, it annoys me when like some of my roommates will order food and the doorbell will ring and then they don't answer it for like 10 minutes because they just answer like the app, and I'm like, this doorbell rang and no one fucking answered the door. Like that drives me nuts. So I don't want to do that as well.
This really feels like a deserted island.
Oh, Walking around outside like this, you really start to feel the sun.
Yeah, with the sea on all sides, there's nothing to give us any shade.
You don't like it? I think this is a very lovely place.
Even if it is, the people in this town are absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it sure seems like the people here follow their own path.
People? They seem more like farm animals to me.
Sure, it's a weird place, but isn't the scientist in you just a little curious?
Yeah, mystery makes things more interesting. Certainly makes me more interested.
Mystery? I'd say it's more like lying and cons in your case, Raven.
It's nothing but fraud for the old man. F-R-A-U-D.
You sure? I think it's more like fairy tales in his case.
Aw, you like me, don't you? How flattering.
I did actually order some food. I chose. Make some choice. The downside of this one pub is all of their apps are like $10, but also they're fucking huge for appetizers, and it's like it's clearly they're all intended to share. And it's just like, but it's just me though. Like I wish they had like for instance, their edamame. Like this is a pub. Like I live in a very like heavily like the town I live in has a high Asian population. So pretty much all the pubs also have like an Asian section of the menu, which is also like it's actually like decent Asian food. And it's because, you know, it serves the clientele of the city. The edamame at this place is $10 for the edamame, but you get like a massive. Like last time I ordered, it took me 3 days to eat it all. Because I couldn't handle that much edamame all at once. It's like, holy shit. How much money do I have? 15,000? Okay. I've been trying to have enough money to go to the spa ever since I had the ability to go to the spa. And it's just somehow all of my money just disappears. I have had 300,000, 400,000, 450,000, 250,000, like 5 times at this point. I've had 5 instances of having a shit ton of money, and it just all disappears somewhere. Where in the Saphir is. And I wanna see. Here's what I wanna do. I want to progress the story to the point, like, right before we, like, go to the tower. And then I want to go around and do some shit. And the only thing I can think of, other than grinding for money, is checking out that dungeon. The 4-part dungeon. So, yeah. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go. I think I was supposed to go back to the town, and I got distracted by being told what the island's name was. Let's go back to this new town. Namkabanda, where I could do basically nothing. I don't know what's up with that town. Maybe I can do more later. Yeah, I normally don't order an appy with this place, but I ordered some pork gyoza, which was $10. So I'm expecting like at least 8 gyozas. Because usually when you order like an appy like gyozas, you get like 4 or maybe 6. You get like 4 or 6. And then it's like $5 or $6, maybe 7. Looking for the right finishing move. Wait, what's going on? I tried shaking you, calling your name, but you wouldn't wake up. I thought you were gone, Rita. What a relief. We must have been more tired than we thought. Are those two still at it? Yes, they've been fighting with hardly a moment's rest ever since they started. They look like they're enjoying themselves. They've got some nerve. When are we going to leave? It's stifling here. I'm gonna go do some maintenance on the Vesperia 1 or something. I'll help. Read is pretty similar, really. All of this in my head is a metaphor. For the record. I don't care that others are reacting like it's not. It's a metaphor in my head. Final Gale Arcane Art. I read something somewhere about Final Gale. I don't know if it was in the achievements or what. Slash your blade in a circular motion. That sounds really good. Just having like a 360 ability in general is pretty good. There's very few abilities that will do that, because you constantly get attacked from the side and the back. I thought it was supposed to come here like for story though. Maybe I did that already and I just kind of forgot. Oh, I'm already to the point where I'm just go to the tower. Okay. Good thing I came back here. I totally could have missed Final Gale. I already found the Wonder Chef for this town, so yeah. So that means I don't know what that means. I mean, the tower would be or this way. You think we might be able to stop by the capital? Capital? Are there people left in the lower quarter you'd like to see? You should stop by for a quick hello. It has been a while since I've seen Hanks. Are you sure? Let's just do that. We're here, so you know. So you figured it out? There's lots of Hermes Blastia hidden inside the castle. Yes, Baul was the one who noticed, actually. It's probably left behind by Alexei. Do you want to go and destroy it, Judy? Decreasing the imbalance of air on the planet just a little bit will make it all the easier to go up against the Autophagos, won't it? Yes, you're right. But then they won't be able to turn into spirits because we broke them. Or am I thinking of this wrong? What about Flint? We'll let him keep catching up with everyone in the lower quarter. He'd never let anyone get away with smashing up the castle, even to save the world. I suppose so. Maybe he... No, never mind. I'll go too. Why is that? If we don't break it, instead take the core... Do we really have to destroy it? Couldn't we just deactivate them somehow? That could work in theory, but there's no guarantee that someone will come along and try to get them working again. After all, it'll just be as inconvenient to have Blastia that don't work as it will to have no Blastia at all. Hold on, I told you I'm going too. Wait, Yuri, let's go too. Flint specifically left the party again. I could talk to more lower quarter people, but, you know. I'm really curious about this little side thing here. I don't actually have any money, but buy some apple gels. Sweet. Anything new? Don't know. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. No. I haven't gone over here in a while. Like, what are my limits over this way? Because before, it's like I couldn't go past this mansion. Can I still not go past this mansion? Oh, it's a field map. I see. Can I go back into this place? Oh yeah, that's where the sewers came out of. Completely forgot. Wait, did that say Mordio? Hold on. Like Rita Mordio? Hold up. Okay, so is this canonically Rita's house? Because she's just very recently mentioned she has no family. But her last name's Mordio. God, I wish I could remember exactly what happened. Beginning. I remember I came here, I think, to steal a thing. And then I had to fight the fucking Dodo and what's his face. I literally never made that connection until now. Probably because I didn't remember what the name of the fucking house was. I don't think we met any of the actual residents of this house. But I'm sure I remember some of the hijinks. I don't think Rita was with us for any of it. I do remember, maybe it was Estelle that, like, engaged in some of the weird hijinks that happened in that house. Because there were a couple of events that happened there early on. I've been expecting this to be like a side dungeon type thing. Maybe it's just a little cutscene. Maybe not. Are you really going to destroy it? Like Yuri said, no matter how much people swear that they're not going to use Blastia, the temptation is too great. Someone will inevitably show up who wants to use it again. That's why we have to make absolutely sure that it will never be able to function again. See, I guess there's no other choice than to destroy it. Well, that's not true, actually. Really? If we take away the Blastia's core, it won't be able to be used. We can take the core out and then use Spirit Conversion on it. Then we'll be in the clear. But isn't that stealing? Yes, it is. That's why we wanted to do this ourselves. No, I think at this point our only choice is to make Estelle an accomplice. What? This would have been way easier if Flynn had come with us. To make it so they don't know we've taken the core. We should really tear up the warehouse and everything around it. They won't notice the core's missing and all the mess. What do you think? What? Good idea. Maybe we can put some scratches on the Blastia body as well. I guess this is the only way we can do it. I have to say, I was quite pleased that you figured out my plan so quickly. What are you saying? It was a cinch to see what you were thinking of doing. You were trying not to involve Estelle and everyone else, right? Though I guess there's not much point in that anymore. I'm sorry. Come on, you didn't have to go to all that trouble. You could get things done a lot easier if you would just tell Flynn and His Royal Highness. Do you want to go in there with us too? Is someone there? I think that's my cue to exit stage right. Well, now that we're all here, let's do a bang-up job. I don't know what the point of this is, but I'm entertained regardless. What's all this commotion, I say? I say, what's all this commotion? Top of the morning to you, gentlemen. Yuri Lowell. You are no doubt behind all of this. Yet again, I say... maybe I am indeed. What, Yuri, you mean? How insolent. You're under arrest, I say. Hey, Carol, old man, let's get out of here. What, huh? Get everything taken care of? Yes, thanks to you. Rita, what's in that bag? Is it a present for me, for being so clever? Nothing at all. You can tell him we're all accomplices to core theft now. What do you mean theft? Wait, you knew? I see, that's a Blasty core then. How the heck did I become a thief without even realizing it? I'm sorry, Carol. So that's where y'all were. I was looking for you. We just didn't want to interrupt your time with everyone since it had been so long. Anyway, let's get going. Flynn, what is it? Nothing. Alright, let's go. Judith. That is a thank you for not destroying that Blastia. A surprising bit of humility coming from you. Why did you do it? You didn't have to have any trouble destroying Blastia before now. I just wanted you to like me. No way, you're joking, right? Yes. You. When I was by myself, the only way I could stop them was by destroying them, but now I know there are different ways of taking care of the Blastia, which, when I'm with friends. I can count on you, right? Sure. I'm just staring at my skip the dishes tracker. God, I want food. God, I want food. I don't know what the point of that was. I didn't get an item, but I was amused. That's the thing about older games, is that things like that would happen for no reason other than the sake of them happening. And you know what? That's enough for me. I'm an older gamer. I can accept this. Personally, I think we're a little bit too used to the whole do thing, get a reward paradigm. Where if you don't get a reward, it's not worth doing. But like, if you make the experience of doing it good enough, you don't necessarily need one. It's always nice, don't get me wrong, it's nice. But you don't necessarily need one. That's new, I think.
I guess I can fight.
It's new. Oh, it's only a level 40. I don't give a fuck. I assume that Grand Dasher was me.
That was so easy.
Did I cast like an instant death? Because I saw like a... Yeah, I saw like a black skull. The fuck?
I suppose I could try.
Ooh, she's in critical form. These are also new. Maybe there are... This is level 5. Maybe there are just a lot of enemies I've just never encountered. Don't kill him yet. I need to lens him.
Victory? Bullseye! Wait, we did it!
Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. I may do a second stream after I eat. I don't like streaming while eating. I just don't like doing it. Because like I like to like sit and eat when I'm eating. I mean, I like to watch things when I eat, but I'm not gonna like try and eat and stream and play games at the same time. I hate that. Plus, I ordered greasy food, so there's that as well. So I also did get up pretty early. I've been having to get up at like 9 a.m. lately, as opposed to like 1 p.m. So it is like later for me on the waking spectrum. So I may stream again later, I may not. We'll see. So if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.